Focus. All right. Today we're going to talk about American Horror Story Delicate.
I mean, generally they don't like do it themselves.
So we're gonna talk about American Horror Story Delicate today.
Yep. First episode got released,
Mm-hmm.
and this is
raw. I'm feeling a little raw.
How are you?
Between the two of us, we've seen like a lot of episodes of it. You've watched a lot more than me. I liked a few seasons, but I generally hate American Horror Story.
I don't have those kinds of negative feelings towards American Horror Story. I actually like it.
Early seasons I liked quite a bit, like first or second season. Kind of stopped watching a lot of it after that. And you've seen almost all of them, or all of them? Minus a few, like 84. I don't think you watched all that. I
didn't see Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah, that one was weird.
I saw the first few episodes, and I didn't see the rest.
What do you think?
Hail Satan.
You want to give us a synopsis about what the season's about?
Yeah. So this season, episode 1 follows a 30-ish year old woman who is an actress, like newly famous. Mm-hmm. And she is trying to get pregnant and is having some struggles. So she goes to see a fertility specialist with her husband, and she's going to have an embryo transfer. So I suppose she's undergoing IVF. I don't really know a lot about IVF, but I think that's
definitely
IVF.
What she's doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Emma Roberts is the main character.
Yeah.
I like her acting.
Yeah. She does a good job. I think they usually have a theme for the whole season. I think the season's theme might be somewhere around fertility stuff.
Yeah.
You want to talk about what we liked?
I want to like that that they're doing stuff around fertility.
Yeah.
It does interest me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to like that part.
Yeah.
I really do like some of the casting choices. So I like Emma Roberts in these types of things. I feel like she's one of Ryan Murphy has like muses, and I feel like she's one of them, you know. And she's good on screen. She's good on screen. I'm not sure.
We're gonna clarify.
I would like her in person.
Probably not.
Like in real life.
Actually, we probably hate her. She's a good actress, and she hasn't done something so heinous that we're gonna cancel her yet. So
she did get arrested for domestic violence.
Fucking Christ! So maybe she is cancelable. Maybe she's a piece of shit.
I'm not really sure why she continues to get acting jobs. But you really just shouldn't treat people like that. Yeah. So
let's talk about the show, though. Yeah? Or do you want to keep going on that?
It's just hard. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, yeah, she's great. And then I don't condone any of this.
I basically don't co-sign any actors because they're mostly all pieces of shit.
Yeah. Emma Roberts seems particularly not great.
Okay. And she was the only, so that out of the way, that said, she was the only redeeming part of the entire, well, not the only, one of the few redeeming parts of the entire first episode.
Dennis O'Hare
shines like a beacon.
Like a diamond.
And he's like that light in Shelob's lair, you know?
I love him.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I'll watch anything, any American Horror Story stuff that he's in, I'll watch. I really like him. And he transforms. Yeah. Character to character, you know? Like, I don't...
Yeah, he's fantastic. I always like seeing him on screen. He's awesome. It's like some of the American Horror Story like regulars are amazing, and he's one of them.
He's one of them.
I'd watch a show just for him, and sometimes he's the only thing keeping me on in an episode. You know,
he was the best part about the first episode. He's got this. There's this.
He's so creepy.
There's this point where he's the doctor. He's the fertility doctor. There's this point where like he's telling them the good news that like 2 of their embryos. You know,
he comes in. He's like, "How's everybody doing?" And there's no response. He's like, "Okay."
Rest up, my dear.
He just walks in. It's so good.
It was funny. Yeah. The timing on it was good.
His delivery is great.
Yeah. So I really like him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He is very good.
Let's
So
still
he and Emma Roberts
We're
were
good.
good in the first
They're
episode.
well, and like Emma Roberts' husband is fine. I don't have anything against him. He's doing a fine job, but he's
He's
not.
fine.
He's not blowing me away.
No, he's
I want
whatever.
to stay on things we like before we get into things we don't like.
Oh, okay. It's
I
hard.
I do like, and I was trying to be really like digging in, like, because I struggle with this. Like, what do I like about this? I like I like some of the angles of the camera. I like some of the camera work that they're doing. I think is interesting. They're trying different things. They're reflecting off of surfaces. They're making it kind of blurry. That's pretty cool. Like, I appreciate that it's not all just like boring shots.
I also like that it feels like Ryan Murphy. I don't appreciate Ryan Murphy either for a number of reasons, but
Yeah.
I like when you can watch something and if somebody didn't tell me that he had done it, I would have thought, oh, is this Ryan Murphy?
Yeah.
And I like that. Like,
Okay.
I like
It's
having,
familiar.
well, I just, I like the Coen brothers, like Wes
Yeah.
Anderson. Like, I like people
The
that
Wes
have,
Anderson-ness of everything.
yeah, I
is-
like
yeah.
I like watching people that have very specific points of view.
Yeah.
And I feel like he has a point of view and
Absolutely.
it comes across strongly.
Okay.
I'm ready for this season to devolve into madness
Devolve into madness.
like every season
It's
does.
gonna be bad.
Episode 1 will be one of the best episodes. The
And it
rest
was-
of the episodes
yeah.
will be trash.
I would say it was probably one of the most boring first episodes of American Horror Story I've ever seen. There was virtually nothing happened. the
Yeah,
entire
nothing
time.
happened.
It was so lame.
It was boring.
It was
Are we going
really
into things
boring.
we don't like
yeah,
now?
so that's it. That's all the things we liked. Things we don't like, very boring. I think is the
so boring.
slowest open for any season of that show.
Yeah. Can I need to say something. So her outfit, when Emma
Whose?
Roberts'
Okay.
outfit,
Yeah, because
When
we could
she-
say her outfit does not clarify.
when she
the fuck is
goes
going on
for
right now.
like the first procedure, I'm sorry, I don't
Mm.
remember what they're called, but she's wearing this
the little
like
pink hat.
this
Like,
beanie, this like pink
Yeah.
beanie, and it just reminds me of like the little hats you put on babies. When they get
yeah. Oh my god.
Is that
I
on purpose?
thought there was something off, but you're absolutely right.
Why
it's like
is
a
she
baby
the
beanie.
baby? You know, like I
Yeah.
don't get it. It's really ugly, and she's supposed to be like a celebrity at this point. And I just don't know why you go out of the house like that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's weird. I hope that it's for a reason because her character doesn't seem like someone who would just slap on a pink beanie and like
No.
head out the
Yeah.
door. You know,
What else did we not like?
there's an elephant in the room here.
Oh, Kim Kardashian is so bad. She's so bad. And so I quickly searched her name, and I've seen all these articles like, oh, she's so delightful. She's not. She's so bad at acting.
It's
I-
a struggle. I just don't. So here's my thing.
Fuck, man.
If she was like an unknown person
Mhm.
and they cast her in this, I would still be like, wow, that one's not up to snuff, you know?
You would
but,
just basically ignore her existence because she'd be such a background,
And-
like white wallpaper, you know?
And I'd be like, okay, like this person's
Yeah.
like starting their career, they're trying something, they're going
Good for them for
it.
getting on the
Good
show,
for them.
you know?
Good for you. You
Good
know?
for you,
Good for
yeah.
you. You doing it.
Yeah.
But like, she doesn't need to be the one doing it.
Yeah.
Like, why is she doing it? And then also,
Because she's working for free. She doesn't need the paycheck.
no, I bet they're paying her a lot of
Oh,
money. I
God.
mean, I
She
don't
should
know
be
how
working
much,
for free.
but
It's fucking ridiculous.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work.
it's hard to watch.
It's hard to watch.
I can't even tell you what's wrong with it, except one of the big things is that she's it's distracting. She's Kim
It's-
Kardashian.
yeah.
And you know that.
Oh.
So they have to be a really good
Yeah.
actor to be able to take you out of the fact that
Yeah.
they're already this big personality,
Yeah.
you know?
And, that
And it doesn't happen.
And I was going to say this before, and I think because we're tying it back around. For me, I absolutely actually mostly hate American Horror Story. I think the writing's horrific. I think it gets so messy and convoluted. It's just like, kind of like it does the same crap over and over again. But I think the actors are fantastic. So I think even if they have crap lines, sometimes they act the shit out of it. Kim Kardashian cannot. She is not an amazing actress like so many amazing actors on the show, and therefore can't get out of the bad writing. And you're stuck with these, like, every line she delivered felt like it was just like no emotion behind it whatsoever. Hollow.
You are an A-list star now. Focus on the good. A peculiar penchant for turning dreams into nightmares.
Empty. And I already dislike Kim Kardashian, newsflash, but like, I'm not going to hate on her performance just because I dislike her. It was a bad performance.
It wasn't comically bad.
It was just
it wasn't
yeah,
like, you
that's a good
know,
point.
because I think sometimes celebrities will act and it's comically bad. It wasn't like that. Like, it was okay. But it's just when you're up against people that are seasoned actors, like, you can tell.
I think you could find like first year actors. I actually almost feel like I need to watch more episodes just to see if she can develop her talent at all. And maybe it's just a really bad first episode. But if I get another one of these episodes where she's just like, there's no inflection. Like, if I get another episode of her being like this, I'm done. I'm not going to watch another.
That's not true.
Unless you're going to force me.
I'm going to force you.
Okay, for these. No, but we don't need to review every episode. No, we have other things to do. This isn't just a American Horror Story channel. Stop! I'm getting hot. Stop it! I'm sweating. I'm in my loon sweater. Fuck.
I'm in my loon sweater.
All right. Well, any other complaints? We hate him. I hate her acting.
I'm ready to move on from Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, me too.
Because it was everything you expect it to be.
Yeah.
She tried really hard, though. You can tell. She puts effort in. She put effort in.
Do you think she tried?
Yeah, I do.
I think she tried as much as she can try
Yeah.
in that kind of capacity.
I think she put effort in. I don't think she just phoned it in and showed up. Like, I think she practiced her lines. Yeah.
Oh, well, she did deliver her lines.
She did.
No, I hear you. I I'm gonna struggle with some of that stuff. Like, whatever.
For me, it's such a shame because there are people out there that are really great actors that, like, we haven't seen yet. And I just don't know why you wouldn't cast one of them instead of her. Because she doesn't need the money. She doesn't need the fame. She doesn't need a new career. I thought she was going to be a lawyer.
Get your fucking ass up and work.
So
we're moving on. We're moving on. Right? We're done with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
KK. What else is bad?
I struggle anytime I want to like this topic. Like, I'm interested in the topic of, like, fertility, like, ladies in their 30s, you know? Like, that's
Which is like a totally normal age to have kids these days anyway. But like more complicated than having a kid when you're 18 or 19,
unexplained
20.
fertility issues, stuff like that. Like, I think that's very interesting, and I think it can be really creepy. I think my problem is probably my favorite horror novel of all time is Rosemary's Baby. And it is so perfect in every way that it all feels like cheap ripoffs.
I feel like it's probably like comparing a fantasy novel to Lord of the Rings. Like,
so if you haven't read Rosemary's Baby, maybe this is compelling to you. If you haven't watched the movie Rosemary's Baby, maybe this is compelling to you. But, like, I just watch it and I'm like, this is just a knockoff. The book is perfect. Yeah. I'm not even a reader. I don't even like reading. The book is perfect. It's so good.
So you just keep on thinking about, like, I felt the same way. I was like, as soon as you had, like, oh, it's a fertility story and they're, like, in that lab like environment and all the attendants had, like, these red suits on, the moment they had those red suits on, I was like, Rosemary's Baby. It just popped in my head. Well,
because the cult themes, the infertility. Well, not really. There's no infertility, I guess, in Rosemary's Baby, but there's like a pregnancy.
IVF wasn't a thing back then, probably. If it was in its infancy. No pun intended.
And it's really more, I think, they were trying to have a baby, and then they had a baby, and, like, the
possession thing.
Right.
Or the demon baby.
The demon baby, right. But, like, I don't know. And I feel like maybe I'm being too harsh, because if I think about, like, zombie movies, like, they're obviously going to be movies that create a genre. Yeah. And then everything else is kind of a ripoff.
But a lot of things still add to the genre. So you can borrow from the base, but add on to it. God, this is a fucking zoo. This is a professional environment, dogs.
Our dogs are just...
He's so cute.
Running around.
All right. So, anyway, I was saying you could add to it, and I don't know that this season will, but it's only one episode, so we'll see.
I just don't know that
I'm trying to.
I don't know that I've seen any pregnancy horror movie that's added anything to me. That one, she, like, breastfed the fetus. That was funny. That was hysterical. But that didn't add anything.
There was a creepy one I thought about pregnancy.
Which one?
I haven't watched it, but there's that mother one where they, like...
Oh, they rip apart the baby at the end.
Oh, God.
Rip it to pieces.
There's a lot of... Yeah, but that's not a redo of Rosemary's Baby.
No, you're right. That's different.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not I'm not thrilled that I'm gonna apparently be watching this entire season, but we're running out of shows anyway, so you know.
Yeah, exactly. And it's episodic. Like they release one a week, which is a throwback, and I enjoy that.
Yeah, I'll at most give it half a season. If it's half a season and I'm mad, I'll stop watching. I mean, I'll leave it on. No, I will. We'll have it on in the background, and I'll just be on my phone the entire time. It's happened so many times. I will. You can't force me. Ugh. You're making me mad. Maybe it's the heat.
I'm in my loon sweater.
All right, we done here?
I think so.
All right.
Would you recommend it?
No,
No.
I wouldn't recommend
No. I would honestly just watch people's reviews of it. Our dogs are like fighting.
it. Losing their mind.
They're playing. They're playing. They're playing.
I think they're hungry. Okay, so
Probably.
thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment.
Did you watch it?
Did you watch it?
Did you like it? Did
You
you like?
can like it? Just don't like Kim Kardashian's performance.
No,
please.
you can. You
Please,
can
no,
like her
please
performance.
Don't. Please don't. Please
Like,
don't.
tell me why it was good, if you want.
Yeah, but go for it.
Yeah, you
All
can
right,
like it.
fine.
You can
I'm
like
saying
what
they
you
can.
like.
I'm saying they can, but please don't.
People can like what they like.
All right. You can like what you like.
Dissenting opinions allowed.
Speaking of which, we got our first dislike the other day.
We have a hater.
I know. I thought I was like, we're big enough to have haters now.
We're not big enough. We have.
We're big enough to have haters.
Not-
Somebody downvoted our video. It's a win. All right.
I got a kick out of it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Meet us here next week to talk about
No.
episode 2.
We're not just doing this. All right. Bye.
I'm in my loon sweater. I'm in my loon sweater.